Welcome to the Hollywood Scholar. I'm Jed Morgan. In the last few years, we've seen a myriad of bad takes from everyone from the access media to individual fans to companies. Bad takes seem to be so common these days, but it appears more and more regular that Screen Rant is at the top of the charts for the most bad takes possible. And we actually have this article here from Screen Rant that is saying, why does Captain Carter does Captain America's job way better than Steve Rogers? I think anyone with half a bit of common sense knows that that's one, an unfair comparison, and two, asinine, because we've seen so little of Captain Carter that you can't even compare, 7 movies to 2 episodes of animation? They're non-comparable to even begin with, but from what we saw of Captain Carter, she really didn't do anything different. I mean, her first episode was nearly a shot-for-shot remake of the first Avenger. It really didn't make an impact on her as a character more than the films did. And she was in no way more Captain America than Steve Rogers was. But let's get into this bad take and see how bad it truly can get. Steve Rogers is the war hero for yesterday, not today. And that's why Captain Carter is far more inspiring. He's not a war hero for yesterday. No, his values are timeless. He is a war hero forever because his things of morality, his stance, his always fighting for the little guy, everything that he represents is timeless. And so it's not about yesterday. And why is she more attuned to today? She's from the same era, so a lot of her beliefs are the same as his. They're very similar in a lot of their beliefs. So why does it make a difference that she's for today and he's just outdated? He's not important anymore because he's old. She's the same age. But I just can't imagine how bad this is going to be. Marvel's Captain America is the go-to patriotic symbol for Marvel Comics, but Peggy Carter's new Captain Carter is much more inspirational hero for the modern. Doubling down on it. They keep saying that. They're so wrong. Steve Rogers is an undeniably a symbol of patriotism. American scientific ingenuity. Yep, absolutely. And anti-fascist. Yeah. He's anti-fascist. That's pretty American. But Captain Carter reveals why Peggy Carter is the modern version of a hero that Steve Rogers used to symbolize. Here we go. I can take this. Captain America debuted in Captain America Comics. Yep. After Pearl Harbor, thus Captain America was sent to kill Yazidis before the rest of America armed forces in World War II. It's a great story, and it's timeless. Gotta repeat that. Fighting people as bad as the Yazidis with as strict of a moral code as he has, that is forever. That's not a yesterday mentality. When Captain Carter is revived from the ice, unlike her Marvel's What If Disney Plus counterpart, she wasn't transported to the modern era via teleport, right? She needs to Prime Minister in the UK. She since learned that she's far from the only superhero in existence, and much to the Prime Minister's chagrin, nearly every Bali one of them is American. Of course. He believes that Captain Carter's return is a sign that UK is primed to rise to the prominence on the world stage once more. Okay, let's see. They're just breaking down this comic. I don't really care. Here, Captain Carter can be seen as a nationalistic figure, a hero from a bygone era similar to Captain America. Unlike Captain America, the country that Carter represents is far from the most influential in the world, and hardly any heroes call the UK their home. Why does the country she come from make her any more of an inspirational hero than Captain America? Because their values are very similar. Their values are what make them inspirational. It's not where they come from. So why is the fact that she's from a smaller, less powerful country make a difference on how inspiring she is? That in no way affects her inspirational value or her character value. It doesn't affect it whatsoever. So it just say, oh, she's from a different country, so she's better. What the hell is that even supposed to mean? Captain America represents an already strong country that doesn't need another hero to save them, but Captain Carter is seen as UK's hope to rise to prominence once again. In that respect, Peggy Carter is far more inspirational as an underdog than Rogers ever could be in the modern era. No! And there was an original title for this article that I saw that was, Why is Captain Carter better than Captain America? And they did change it up a bit after a bit of backlash, but it's still, being from a smaller country doesn't affect it. He has just as much an underdog story as she does because, being a woman in the army, that is an underdog story. in that era. And him being as small and scrawny as he is, getting up in the army, that is an underdog story. They're still both underdogs despite what countries they come from. And Captain America, he's a world hero. So it's not just about defending America, which doesn't need it because there's a ton of American heroes. That is just... Inspirational value is not derived from the country of origin. It is derived from values and actions. Just because there's other American heroes doesn't make Captain America any less inspirational. And Screen Rant really has a history of bad takes, but this is a special one, even for them. This is top tier garbage, even for them. Because I can't imagine being in this type of mindset where you're like, she's from a smaller country, so she's better. The fuck kind of argument is that? That's a non-argument. It makes no difference whatsoever. I do prefer Steve Rogers just because he's had a lot more content in which to develop as a character and become a more three-dimensional, fleshed-out character. Captain Carter can, under the right circumstances, under the right writers, which, to be frank, are very rare these days, could rise up to his level eventually. But just to say, yeah, she's from a different country makes all the difference. No, it makes zero difference. So I just had to share how bad of a take that was. I saw that and I just couldn't resist mentioning how insane a statement like that is. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Anon. If you like what I do here and want to see good, compelling stories that Hollywood will no longer give you, check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern-day mental illness issues. Books 1, Down in Flames, and Book 2, Apocalypse Then, currently on sale. Book 3, Kill the Dark, coming soon.